Today, I'm going to show you how to create Silver Occamy Eggshells. Okay, so to make our Occamy eggs, we will need a paper mache egg or more, and this is a 4-inch by 2.5-inch paper mache egg. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, but I'll put a link in the description down below of where you can find one on Amazon. You will need some glossy and matte finish Mod Podge, and you can actually find this size at the dollar store. Some silver glitter, some pearlized white and silver metallic acrylic paint, some foam and regular paint brushes, an optional silver paint marker, and some optional silver flakes or silver leaf. We are using the flakes today, and an Exacto knife or a box cutter. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our paper mache egg and our knife, and we are going to cut into the egg like it has cracked open. Be careful, please do this under adult supervision. I don't want anyone to get cut. Okay, and as you can see, we cut open our egg, and now we'll be able to embellish the insides since the Occamy will have hatched from the egg. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take some of our silver paint, and we are just going to paint the inside of our eggs. And now that our eggs are painted silver and dry, we are going to go ahead and paint the outside of the eggs. And now we're going to paint the outside of the eggs pearl white. And now that we have painted 2 coats of pearlized white, we're going to go ahead and add a glitter effect on the outside. Okay, so to create our glitter effect we're going to put on the outside, we're going to take some of our silver glitter, and we are just going to pour it into whatever container we're going to put our Mod Podge. And then I'm using the matte finish Mod Podge because if you look at the outside of the eggs in Fantastic Beasts, they're not crazy shiny on the outside, just the actual glitter is, and the inside then is what's really shiny. So that's why we're going to go ahead and use the matte finish. And then we're just going to mix this all together. And once we get our glitter Mod Podge mix, then we're going to paint it on the outside of the eggs. So all we're going to do is take our glitter Mod Podge mix, and we are just going to brush it all over the egg. And it dries clear, so all you'll be left with is the glitter flecks. Now that we have painted both of the eggs with the Mod Podge glitter mixture, we're going to go ahead and let these dry completely before we work on the inside some more. And now that our Mod Podge glitter layer is dry, you can tell that we got a really great glittery, shimmery effect through the pearlized paint. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the inside of our shells. Okay, so at this point, we could just leave the inside painted the silver, but I want to take it one step further and give it that real silver look by adding some of the silver leaf or silver flakes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our egg and some of the glossy Mod Podge, and we are just going to coat the inside of the egg with the Mod Podge. Okay, so now that we have a thin layer of the glossy Mod Podge on the inside of the whole egg, we're going to let this sit and dry for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll be able to apply our silver leafing. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and take some of our silver leafing, and we are just going to put it inside of the egg. And now that that's in there, we're going to take a dry brush and we are just going to press the gold leafing onto that tacky Mod Podge, and then we can add more silver flakes in there if we need to get everything covered. And then we're just going to let that finish drying, and then we will go back and brush away any of the excess. Okay, so now that we have all of our silver leafing roughly placed against the tacky Mod Podge, we're going to allow this to dry fully for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to go back and brush off all of the excess so we're left with that smooth silvery finish. Okay, so now that our eggs have dried, we're just going to take our stiff bristle brush, and then we are going to rub the excess off of the inside of our eggs. And make sure you save all that because it's completely reusable. Okay, so once everything is all smoothed out and all of the excess is gone, we're left with this really great shiny silver egg on the inside. So now we're going to go ahead and cover this with a coat of another layer of the glossy Mod Podge just to seal it all in. And now that the inside is completely sealed with the Mod Podge, we're going to go ahead and let this dry completely. Okay, so now that our shells are dry and our foil is sealed with our Mod Podge, we're going to kind of finish these edges. So I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this very well, but the edges are still kind of rough and still have a little bit of a cardboard look to them from the paper mache. So we're going to go ahead and take a silver paint marker, and we are just going to go around the edge of these. And once we go around the edge with our silver marker to give it that more finished look, we are all set. So there you have it, our Silver Occamy eggshells that look like they're straight from Newt Scamander's case. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys later. Thanks so much.